Far from the hustle and bustle of the city, nestled amidst rolling hills in a quiet village, love blossomed in the hearts of two young souls. Mira, a vibrant girl with a kind smile and sparkling eyes, flitted through the village's narrow lanes like a butterfly. On the other hand, Arian, a quiet and thoughtful boy, possessed a magic touch with the soil. He would spend hours in his small garden, where colorful flowers and lush herbs thrived under his care. Mira and Arian were childhood friends. They had shared countless village fairs, spent hours talking by the stream, and woven endless dreams under starry nights. An unspoken bond existed between them, a silent understanding that transcended words. Gradually, this friendship began to transform into a feeling they both couldn't quite recognize. Mira found solace in Arian's calm presence, and she saw a depth in his eyes that touched her heart. Arian, upon hearing Mira's laughter, would forget all the sadness in the world, and her playful nature filled his quiet life with color. One day, a grand festival was organized in the village. The entire village was adorned with colorful lights and flowers. Mira, dressed in a silken lehenga, looked no less than a celestial being. Arian, in a traditional kurta, couldn't take his eyes off her. That evening, when they met alone behind the village temple, there was a different kind of magic in the air. Under the moonlight, Arian gently took Mira's hand. The touch of his fingers sent a new wave through Mira's heart. "And quat, Mira, and quat," Arian said in a soft voice, his eyes filled with love. "And quat, I don't know when, but I realize that you are not just my friend. You are my world." And quat, Mira's eyes welled up. She knew what Arian was feeling, for the same emotion resided in her own heart. She squeezed his hand and said with a smile, "And quat, you too, Arian. You have always been special to me." And quat. That night, beneath the stars, they confessed their love. It wasn't a stormy or dramatic love, but a quiet and deep union of two souls meant for each other. Time passed, and Mira and Arian's love deepened. They stood by each other through every joy and sorrow. Arian grew a special rose in his garden for Mira, which he named the Bud of Love. Mira would sing folk songs in her melodious voice for Arian, every line reflecting their love. But every love story has its twist. A drought struck the village, and the crops were destroyed. Arian's family faced financial hardship. They were on the verge of selling their house and land. Arian was devastated. He felt he wouldn't be able to give Mira the happiness she deserved. One evening, Arian started to distance himself from Mira. He didn't talk to her properly and remained sad. Mira grew worried. She asked Arian the reason for his sadness. Arian explained his predicament. He said that he loved Mira, but he didn't want to keep her in poverty. He had decided to go to the city, earn some money, and then return to marry Mira. Mira listened to Arian and looked into his eyes. She said, "And quat, Arian, love is worth more than wealth. For me, your companionship is the greatest treasure. I am ready to face every difficulty with you." And quat, Arian was deeply moved by Mira's words. He realized that Mira's love was true and selfless. He took Mira's hand and said, "And quat, thank you, Mira. You have given me the strength I needed. Together, we will overcome every obstacle." And quat, and they did. Mira and Arian worked together to help the people in the village. They collaborated and found new ways to combat the drought. Mira earned some money through her art and craft skills, and Arian grew vegetables on his remaining land. Gradually, the village's situation improved. The rains returned, and the fields became green again. Aryan and his family's financial condition also improved. One morning, Aryan went to Mira's house and asked her parents for her hand in marriage. Mira's parents were aware of their love story, and they happily agreed. Mira and Aryan's wedding was a grand affair in the village. The entire village rejoiced in their happiness. The mandap, decorated with the bud of love, symbolized their unwavering love. After the wedding, Mira and Aryan lived a happy life. They made their love an inspiration for their village and their community. Their love stood the test of time, proving that true love can overcome any obstacle and always flourishes. Their love story was told to the children of the village, a tale that would live on in their hearts for generations to come.